You got a tattoo? Then you gotta have a story. Coming up, a heart to heart with Hart. You're gonna love it.
Baseball guy here coming from the Hart Tattoo Shop here in Wildomar, California. And I've got Hart, the artist who's working on Kat. We just did an interview with Kat, and she's getting some work done here on her spine. Hart, tell me about what you're doing here right now.
Well, we're touching up, how old is it? 18 years? Tribal piece that she got 18 years ago. We've already re-outlined it, and now we're putting in some shading, some black shading.
And what are you using here? Is it just straight up black?
I'm just using black. It's not a gray at all. It's just completely black.
And kind of touching that up and giving some different shades to this. How long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing for 10 years now.
And how long have you been at this shop?
Been at this shop for about 2 years now.
And when did you realize that you wanted to be a tattoo artist?
It just kind of happened about 10 years ago. I got laid off from a job and kind of decided right there I don't want to really have a boss anymore, and had an opportunity to start doing this and just kept going with it.
Now, did you draw a lot of designs when you were growing up?
Not really tattoo designs, more doodles in math class or whatever the art project was in class that day. I kind of developed my art style once I tattooed.
And what is your favorite style to tattoo?
Currently, black and gray realism. I like American traditional, and I love lettering.
And you've done a lot of impressive lettering on her, some of this Celtic writing and things like that.
Yeah, she always keeps them coming. Lots of writing, lots of cool tattoos, a lot of Celtic, a lot of tribal realism now with the wings. But yeah, she always keeps me busy, her and her husband.
And how many customers do you think you have, like, come on a routine basis?
Almost every day. I've got a great clientele base. They keep me busy, and I'm about a month booked out right now. So very happy, very fortunate.
So if someone wants to come to you for the first time, they're obviously going to have to wait a little while. What's the process that they would use to start talking about what they want to get with you?
Well, they can either DM me on my Instagram or they can text me directly, and I'm always available. I answer all the text messages myself, so we just kind of gain a rapport that way and slowly get into each other's minds and figure out what we want to get.
Do you like it when you're creating something from scratch, or do you like it more if they have like a more of a concrete idea and you're just kind of making the details, or does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. I definitely love the artistic freedom if they're open, not too picky. But I do like when they have a good idea of what they want, and if maybe they've researched certain styles or have looked at my style. And it's a lot easier to get into their head and pick their brain when we're both on the same page.
What's your favorite tattoo that you've done on Kat?
Probably her sternum. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. It's in a great area. It's sexy. And I know it makes her feel great.
And her husband too. And you said you tattoo him.
He's told me he loves it. He's definitely told me and thanked me.
And I'm sure he's thanked you, Kat, too, as well.
In various ways.
In various ways, she just said, as she's lying here. And what's your favorite tattoo you've done on him?
Oh, man. Probably the back of his head. Yeah, we did a Celtic tribal cross right on the back of his head.
Nice, like full on.
It's big. It's probably like, I don't know, 7, 8 inches tall. Right smack on the back of his head.
Very nice. What's your favorite tattoo you've done on anybody?
Oh, that's really hard. There's a lot of them. I'd have to take some time to think about that one.
No worries. Now, besides just being an artist, you've also been a canvas yourself. You've got two amazing sleeves. You got a great neck piece here. What's your favorite tattoo that you have?
Definitely my son on my bicep. He was about 2 when we took that picture, and he's 8 now, and he knows what it is. He's looked at it for years, so it's great having that right there to see it.
And as baseball guy, I obviously know a thing or two about baseball. That looks like an Angels hat on there.
Oh, absolutely, Angels. Yeah, we're from Anaheim, and he's been to baseball games even when he was a little baby. So,
Mike Trout fan, I take it.
oh, definitely, absolutely, yeah.
That's awesome. I'm sure you guys have gotten a chance to go to quite a few baseball games, and that's very cool. Now, next to him, you've got some stuff that's very different style. You've got like this woman down here that looks a little bit like a Bride of Frankenstein type thing.
It's just a naked girl.
Just a naked girl, but like her hair is pretty wild.
Yeah, it's got kind of like a pompadour and a rag in there, and she's got tattoos on her too, and just like naked girls, I got girls on my neck, girls on my chest, so.
I think most of us like naked girls, and we kind of got like a mostly naked girl here on the table right here in front of us. So yeah, we're in a good spot right now. Also, you've got this really like crazy looking wizard. He almost looks like a Rob Zombie meets like the pirate ghost from Pirates of the Caribbean or something like that.
Yeah, very Gandalf-y, Odin kind of style, and it's really cool. It's actually a cover-up. I had a portrait of my dog underneath it that faded a lot and didn't really look like him, so we went with a nice dark cover-up, and it works out great. People like it. I like it.
How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
Probably 2 days after I turned 18.
And what was the first one you got?
I got my name on my upper back. It says Hart.
So that way, if he ever gets lost, people know the name. Kind of like the little wristband or something parents have for their kids.
It was definitely the trend when I first started getting tattooed. Everybody either got it on their chest, their stomach, or their upper back.
So you have been tattooing a while, and you have seen how trends change over time. What do you think has been the coolest thing in tattoo trends over the past couple years?
Just how real you can make a tattoo look. It'll look as good or better than the photo sometimes. And another thing is just the technology that's coming out now is what's really pushing that quality of work. I mean, there's machines out there now you don't even have to plug into anything. You just turn them on and go. So it's really cool seeing all that now. And sometimes I forget that I've even been tattooing this long. And I'm hopeful for many, many more years, healthy years.
Awesome, and I do love the realism, like especially the one of your son. I mean, we have the photograph of your son, and just how close and amazing that is. Who's done most of your work?
Oh, just lots of people. Pretty much anybody I work with. If I like their style and we get along, we just kind of trade work. But yeah, there's too many names to list them all.
Who's the one that did your son?
Ray McGarvey. Yeah.
And where are they located?
He's in Marietta now. We used to work together at Body Graphics Tattoo.
Awesome. And then I would be amiss if I didn't mention the one on your neck. Tell me about that one.
Oh, which one is this? Again, just another girl. Pretty girl's face with some bio around it. And eventually I'm going to get the throat done too. So just like Kat, I want to be completely covered.
Does your wife get jealous ever about naked women on your body?
No, not at all. No, she's very heavily tattooed also. She thinks it's funny.
Does she have naked guys on her body?
She does not, no.
You're the only naked guy that gets on her body?
Yeah, I'm not no. Yeah, she's got a little caricature of me on her.
Nice. And did you do that?
I did not. No, a friend of mine did it.
That is freaking awesome. I love that story. Oh my gosh. Well, Hart, I want to thank you so much for your time today. And Kat, thank you for letting us interrupt your artist here as he's working away on you. We're coming from the Hart Tattoo Shop here in Wildomar, California, reminding you to please like this video, comment on just how awesome you think this guy is and what you would get from him. And remember, pound the subscribe button. Baseball guy, Hart, and Kat. We out.